People could go to white hotels.
Oh, no, white hotels, no.
So they
The
have
only way you go to white hotels is he's a musician. Go in and play music. He's a musician, they go in there. You couldn't go in there. They just legit.
That's crazy.
So
Back then, musicians really had a lot of power.
Yeah. Yeah, what do you understand? They could go and come here and play, but they couldn't go downtown to big time hotels. They had to go to the small hotel way way away from where they were playing at.
So basically, black people had superstars had white privilege.
Yeah, all the white people with white hotels. I mean, niggas didn't go there just to stay.
I heard they performed.
They performed, but they didn't stay there.
Mom saying I heard they performed to all white crowds.
They did.
And segregated.
We couldn't afford them people back in them days.
Wow.
But eventually we about one or two could afford them, like I'm trying to think this man's name. Shoot. But anyway, he closed up in Jackson and moved out in the suburbs. But he took his business with him. But that killed a lot of his business because he took it way outside of town.
So you feel like desegregation killed a lot of black-owned businesses?
Huh?
Do you feel like desegregation killed a lot of black-owned businesses?
Oh yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Once they opened up, especially hotel, traveling.
Did y'all used to have your own?
The average place you went, they didn't have no black hotels. It had most of the hotels for white people at the time. When segregation comes, you can stop at any hotel you want, motel you want to. You traveling, you gotta sleep in your car. Before, but now we can go in a hotel. We can sleep in a hotel. You can sleep in a little 1 or 2 room motel around the corner somewhere and all that crap. There's little motels for black people to sleep in.
Did they have black-owned taxi cabs?
We had no black public type hotels like on the main highway and all that stuff. Like Johnson and all them other motels. Yeah.
Did y'all have transportation? Like taxi cabs and stuff? Black taxi cabs?
Yeah, taxi cab. But it was segregated taxis at the time.
That's what I'm saying. But did they have black taxi cab drivers?
Yep. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Bus drivers?
Yep. Because all I ever know was black taxi drivers until things got time passed on. And started getting black drivers. Everybody was riding them. White or black. I mean, they had black people driving yellow cabs. That was a strange thing.
Well, what kind of cabs was they driving before?
Cab mark, taxi, private cabs.
So they didn't have the big.
Yeah,
so the yellow cab was big time.
Yeah, big time. The yellow cab, ticket cab, those were big time people. But then you see black people riding in them. Oh.
See, that's what happened. That's what happened. Y'all thought they made these
they had to pick up the black too, just like you did the white.
But I'm saying they made all these companies seem like it had a prestige and it was high class and all this other stuff. So y'all dropped the black people because that's all y'all could get before. But then now y'all got access to everything, so now y'all don't want the black.
I would say with a restaurant, you go downtown, the white people eat at the counter, you couldn't eat. They had a little spot at the end of the counter down there where you could get a sandwich and check out. You know, you go in the department store.
Mm-hmm.
There's a big old long counter, had about 100 seats on them. Now you couldn't sit down there nowhere because I used to work at one of those, ATL Green. But you couldn't serve no blacks there. Well, who was so stupid? I know if you look back at that. Yeah, which I know, I think I was the foreman there. I had 10 people working underneath me. I was over all the blacks in H.L. Green. That's a big apartment still. And that's in the kitchen apartment. And I was over the one down on the floor too, the porters and all that. But you consider the county. A white boy got mad with me one day because a friend of mine, we came home and saw me behind the counter, and he reached over and wanted to shake my hand. And the old white girl, the waitress like that, Johnson, you know you're not supposed to be shaking no nigga's hand across the counter. You talking about, maybe you're not so mad. It's like that. She's falling over all the white girls. She had about 5 or 6 working under her, waiting on a table, a counter. Not the table, just a counter. And I had about 10 or 15 working under me, working in the kitchen, porters out there cleaning up, porters in the back, on the outside, in the warehouse. I was with all of them, all the black people. So, what you mean? I ain't been home I don't know when, and that boy from my hometown. And I was asking about my grandma and all that stuff. What was wrong with me shaking my hand across the counter to him? You're not supposed to be doing that. Why I said at the counter there, I'll take this Coke bottle and knock his goddamn brains out. So I went and got me two bottles. I said, come on. I'll knock yours out too. Just like that. I don't know, I could have got myself killed right there, because they killed me and was another been a damn thing to do about back in them days. So I bristled up at it, and he get Mr. Treopole. He came down, just brand new from New York. That's the manager, brand new man. What's going on down here, Johnson? I told him. He said, come on upstairs. He come upstairs, he fired me. He said, now you know better than that. I'm gonna fire you, but I'm gonna give you 2 weeks pay. And then after you decide to come back and wanna act right, you know how these people is down here. That's all right in my hometown, New York. But down here, white people don't mix with blacks that good. And you gotta try to get along. You know more about them than I do. You get yourself in a lot of trouble. So keeping you out of trouble. You want to get yourself killed. He was right. He said, I'm gonna give you 2 weeks pay, but you can take off 2 weeks. Go down and put your clothes off and get always around till things cool off. I did, and I came down here, down New Orleans Road. And I ain't went back. I went back and got my last check. Are you coming back? No, I don't think so. So we had bought me a little car and shoot, I wasn't thinking about going back down there.
So what?
H.L. Green. I didn't go back. I didn't go back to work.
So how do you feel about?
I came down there.
So how do you feel about
people down there?
How do you feel about people who talk about racism in the workplace and all that? So how do you feel about people who talk about, even now today, they talk about racism in the workplace and racism and dealing with racist people? What do you feel like their solution should be?
I think he should grew out of it by now. Our people should start from themselves, how to mix with other people and overlook colors and all that crap. If you can produce, you go neat, you go clean, you get your job done. Nobody wants nothing gonna take your job down by dressing ugly and not being clean, not being neat. Just to build yourself up in the job too. You shouldn't be no discrimination, period.
But what do you think is the solution for the people who there is still there is
get rid of
discrimination? No, I'm talking about for the people working under those people. For the people working under those people, and they still have racist customers to this day.
Oh yeah, well, that's something you got to deal with. You know, it's part of American life. I mean, it's something you got. But if you're being raised and taught how to deal with it, you can get along with it. You know, just something you're gonna put on a person and expect them to take it. If you want your job, go ahead and put up with it and ignore it and do the right thing towards them. Maybe this you win them over on your side or not. Down the hill with the job and everything else. You go on about your business and move on somewhere else.
Okay, that's what I think.
I
think the same thing.
Yep.
I've had to do it plenty of times.
People change people.
Yeah, quit. Go do something else. Shoot, or start your own business.
Yep.
And have it be to the standards that you feel like it should be.
That's the way I did. I mean, I went and I started my own business. I went out and hired about 35, 40 trucks. And I was working for a man. I was working for a black man too. And I said, shit, I can do this myself. So I went and bought me a truck. My whole payday. Took me a whole payday. And I bought that old man said, man, you young man, you could, I'm getting ready to get out of this business. I'm gonna sell my truck, you need to buy this truck. You young, about 25 years old, I guess. And you work for this man here, which was a black man. And we're making between $55 a week. I get made after he was reading $5. I get up to 55. And he said, how much you want for it? 55. $55. Oh shoot. I ain't gonna have no money to take home. Well, you got next week. You have full pay, boy. 99, what you making? About $30 a week, huh? Yeah, about $30 a week. $30 a week. That wasn't no money, but that was big money then, though. $30 a week. It's just something.
That's crazy.
5 days. So, well, I told him, okay. Sure enough. I got my little check, I gave it to him. He gets it. There you go. Yeah, I went. I started Monday. And working for the same man that was paying me $50 a week. But he had to start paying me, what I was getting, what I want. I need about $50 a week. My first check that week, I was only working for him. I worked for a few other people. I mean, I came home and threw $700 on the bed to lose. Your grandma said, what you know? I said, shit, last week I didn't make no money.
700?
$700, I'm telling you.
Went from $50
to $700.
Sheesh. And
she said, where all that money come from? I said, see all that fussing you did last week? Because I stole all my money for the old regular truck you talking about? That's what the old regular truck about. You were counting that money.
Uh-huh.
$700.
Money is a girl's best friend.
Yep.
My diamonds, money.
But anyway, that's what. I ain't went back to work for nobody since. It always been for myself. Always been for myself. $700.
That's big time. In the 50s, 60s?
Huh?
That was in the 50s, wasn't it?
No, I was up in the 60s because I got married, been married for about quite a few years.
You said you was 25.
Huh?
You said you was 25.
Yeah, I know. Got married when I was 25.
That's 50.
But I didn't go in business for myself. I'm talking about going in business for myself. I got married when I was 21.
But if you was 25, that means it was 1955.
Yeah.
So you was in the 50s.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. In the 50s.
Making $700 a week in the 50s is a big deal.
You know, I started right then. I was just working different places when I was 20. When I first got married, I was a long way after I got married.
So about 30, 35?
Yeah, about 33, about 35, something like that.
Mid 60s.
Yeah.
That's still good.
Yeah. I got I was working, staying on Tunchi. Yeah, Tunchi. No,